YouTube? Welcome to my channel. The name's Captain Crush. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get ready, buckle in. This video is gonna be lightning fast, I'm telling you. I had a busy day today, got some things done in the personal life, ready to crush. Listen, yesterday was point blank period, smelly, nasty, disgusting poverty. I'll be the first one to admit when a day was poverty. And boys and girls, yesterday was poverty. Jaden Ivey, he sold big league. All the studs yesterday, you could have kept it ABC simple. I had Kyrie and White. And the key, the nut, I should have followed my own projection model, was Tatum and Luka. And instead, I was on Kyrie, who ended up spraining his thumb, playing through a sprained thumb. That's why he ended up being poverty, but it is what it is, okay? Jaden Ivey, turnover king, low usage, he just didn't get it done. I knew that was a gamble. Luckily, Sabonis hit, a few others hit, but overall, it was poverty. And that's just going to happen. That's why you got to use bankroll management. That's why you have to be vigilant and diligent and prepared. Anyways, let's talk about today. We got a crispy 5-game slate. I'm flying through this. The number one play of the day. Everyone's talking about Kawhi Leonard, 3.5 assists. Everyone loves this play, so I'm just going to break this down real quick, all right? If you look at his last 20, 12 of the last 20, assists allowed, Lakers are ranked 20th, okay? If you look at all this stuff, it looks like a slam dunk, right? Well, wrong, okay? Because the fact of the matter is, it's literally a 50-50, okay? He literally only averages 5.8 assists per game potential assist. 5.8 potential assists, which means he needs 4 to cover. So that means, let's just call it that he gets 6 potential assists per game potential. Potential assists, meaning he sets them up to take the shot. If it goes in, it counts as an assist. So that means out of the 6 he averages per game, which he's averaging actually 5.8 less than 6, he's got to get 4. Okay, he's got to get 4. So that's pretty much 80% of his potential assist. If you want to take it, take it. If you want to fade it, fade it. I know it's the most popular play on PrizePicks right now, so I figured I'd give my 2 cents on it. Do I think it's a good sharp play via the analytics? Absolutely not. I think it's just a gambling play, and I think all the dumb money's going to be on it, and I think it's going to hit because that's the way the universe is. It rewards the lowest hanging fruit sometimes, but you know, that's just how we go. So I talked about that. Now, who else can we talk about? Well, the thumbnail of this shindig is most likely by the time you're watching it on Taco Tuesday. It's Lil Bill, CJ McCollum. Where you at, buddy? I know they just bumped you because they were talking about it in the cord. Where is he? There he is. Got him at 33.5. Is he still in play at 34? Well, let's take a gander here. All right, so to do that, I got the calculator loaded up, but you know I'm going to the notepad, right? I'm going right over to the notepad. Let's go, notepad. 1.17 fantasy points per minute with a 23% usage rate. Cap, what's a usage rate? I'm new. I'm poverty. It's how many times, the percentage of times the ball is in his hands. So take 1.17, multiply it times 33. Bang! You get 38. So we need McCollum to play at least 33 minutes to cover and feel good about it. He was in this spot last time and he sold us. He sold the bag. He said, nope, I'm selling. Now, he's in a great spot like I just said, but the fact of the matter is this. He's got to come out and he's got to get shots. He's got to get at least 1 block or steal, and his shot has got to fall in the hoop. I'm not going into a deep dive on today's video, boys. You got to be in the live stream for that. Don't be poverty. Get in there. So CJ McCollum, even at 34, you just made the list. Now, being that it's Taco Tuesday, you're going to get a lot of options and a lot of pairs. Now, is it going to be all NBA? Absolutely not. You got NHL right here. Where's it at? Where's the poverty taco at? There it is. 23.5 goalie sales for Alex Lyon. Are we taking it? Absolutely. I take all discounts, buddy. Now, you could go over here to the NFL and you could literally take this right here. This is one of my favorite pairs. Bang! 63.5 rushing yards for Lamar. Why? Because this is what brought him to the dance, and I'm going to continue to ride that train until I'm forced off, okay? Lamar rushes the football. That's what he does. If they had a fantasy score up for Mr. Lamar, which they don't, I would tell you to take that, but they ain't got it. You can see there's no fantasy score up for any of these guys. That would be optimal. Number 2 is his rush yard, so you can use that as a safe pair. Quote, safe pair. Ain't nothing safe when you're gambling, boys. Rashee Rice, ring a bell? Dude sold like his life depended on it. Granted, he did take a nasty hit, and that hit kind of rang his bell, so that's that. Now, let's go back to NBA and talk about somebody that's playing on the other side of that Pelican coin of CJ McCollum, and it's the Utah Jazz, and you got Lauri Markkanen. So, you got options here, okay? Let's go back to the notepad real quick. 1.30 fantasy points per minute with a 25% usage rate. Did somebody say crispy? Yeah, somebody did. It was me. I said crispy. Go right over here to his R plus A at 11. Let's go back over here to Outlier Bet. We're cooking here. We're riding this train. We're just scooping on through here, boys. And bring it up. There it is. Last 10, he's hit this in 70%. Okay, as you can see, though, the matchup, it's not ideal. The Pelicans, we know, they're stingy defense. Rebounds allowed 10, assists allowed 17th. Nah, not that great, okay? But what he's been doing cannot be denied. If you do, look at this down here. He has failed to exceed 11 R plus A in 9 of his last 12 after a loss. But the Jazz have been cooking. Most of their success is from Lauri Markkanen and Colin Sexton. I think that if you can find this at 10.5, that's amazing. It's at 11 on PrizePicks. I took over on it, and that was my run back with Mr. McCollum. If you just want to take his rebounds or even his fantasy score, you can get that in the mix. He should always be considered. Now, there's one more guy that I'm going to discuss. So far, let's recap. Talked about Kawhi Leonard. I gave you my 2 cents. We talked about CJ McCollum, the thumbnail, and we talked about Lauri Markkanen, the run back. So what else do we have? Well, we got a plethora of players. We got a 5-game slate, and we already discussed Jalen Williams. Did we? No, we didn't. He was the taco. I took it. If you want to go take his fantasy score now that he's not a taco, it's 100% in play, and so is Jeremy Grant on the opposite side. I like both of those. They're in the mix. Someone said in the comments one time, take a shot every time he says in the mix. I love it, buddy. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so the last man that I'm going to talk about on this video is coming up. But first, if you want to get in my live stream and you want my projection sheets, I got to do the plug. CaptainCrush.net gold package, bang. Buy now, you get in there. 4:45 Central, the live stream will be today, and it'll be a banger like always. And on top of that, you get access to the playlist, the general chat, and the projection sheet. And this is a preview of the general chat in the Discord. As you can see right here, people are putting in the taco with CJ at 33.5 or whatever it is. They got it in early. That was my play that I put in. It's no secret. I gave it to YouTube as well. But if you are in here, you will get access to everything, boys. The projection sheets, the list of plays, the projections. People are covering esports. As you can see, yesterday, this was one of my plays. Mitchell, well, actually, I had under on him and he sold, but I had under on Mitchell's PRA. Wendell Carter Jr. over, and Jaden Ivey was unfortunately, gosh, I cannot believe that I went with him. After looking back on it, it's annoying. But anyways, the projection sheets are under Caps Daily News, which those look like this right here. And if you look at it yesterday, where is it at? Where is it? Luka was projected. I had him projected for 60 fantasy points, and I missed it and went with Kyrie instead. I did have Kyrie projected for 29 real points, though, so it wasn't a bad play. But Luka was projected for 60. I should have just stuck with him and rode that train until I was forced off and paired it. Where is he at? With old Tatum. Where are you, Tatum? Oh, yeah, Embiid covered yesterday for the boys. He's a walking, talking bucket. I can't find Tatum here. Where is he? Oh, there he is down there at the bottom. Yeah, there he is right there with a 50 fantasy point, 31 real points. Wanna shout out to Wanna use the projections to get his big slip to cash. This is what you need to do. Just always focus on this regardless of what I say, and you'll be able to find a dub. So, like I said, CaptainCrush.net gets you to the dance. And speaking of dances, D'Angelo Russell might just be playing Name That Tune tonight, boys. 29.5 PRA against the Clippers. One could argue that. 7.5 assists, 19.5 points. Boys, it's dealer's choice. What do I want? What does Captain Crush want? I want this right here. I want less on his R plus A, 10.5. I want that'd be the only under I take on him. And then I will be shaking dice and throwing it down on the felt, hoping that D'Angelo Russell shows up tonight. Because I'm just riding trains till I'm forced off. 19.5 points, sure. What do I really want? I want a fantasy score. And the fact that they don't have it out there means they're afraid to let him cook, okay? Let him cook. The man's been unchained. Let him cook. So D'Angelo Russell at 29.5 PRA or 19.5 points. You just made the list, my friend. Hopefully you cook one more time. Sing that song. Ride that train one more time for your boys. You, myself included, I'm begging you, buddy. Now, like I always say, in the live stream, I'll be going over the Vegas odds. We will find the plus EV plays that... let me talk about plus EV plays for a second. Folks, you guys got to get this out of your head like it's just some type of play. And yes, I'm talking to you, one. I'll say your name. The play isn't a play. It's just value. If you see, let me break this down for you. It's simple. It's literally as simple as shaving your face in the morning. Dude, D'Angelo Russell, right? 19.5 points. So this right here pays 3x on PrizePicks. If you go to any other sports book and take this, odds are you're not going to get 3x for the parlay, okay? Unless they're both dogged bets. I don't know what they are because I haven't looked at other sports books for these guys right now off the top of my head with the taco. But the fact still remains, you're getting 3x. So if you see D'Angelo Russell on another book that's paying 3x for a two-man parlay and he's 18.5, you take it because you know the book's lines are surgical, so you know you're getting a point value. You just take it. That's called plus expected value, folks. It's not rocket science. It doesn't care about your opinions. It's fact. It's just a way. It's a winning formula and a winning strategy. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. I couldn't care less about your feelings, and you shouldn't care less about mine. I'm not interested in feeling. I deal with facts. I keep it 100. So with all that in mind, folks, I'm telling you right now, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Poverty Friday. You have to use bankroll management or you're going to get chalked. You will lose if you don't use bankroll management, okay? Be nice to each other. Help each other out. Try to cook. Here's the salute. As always, I bid you adieu. Good luck in all your contests. My brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.